Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. If With You is here, then thank you guys all. I know you guys have been super supportive of the reaction video over on the main channel, Jeff Reacts 12. So if you're just watching this video for the first time, you've never been on this channel before, this is my second channel. And this channel is where I do breakdown videos, where I talk more about lyrics, things I see in the video, my interpretation of things. So that's what I'm going to do here with this one. Of course, if you've already been here, or even if you're not a With You and you're just, here checking it out, this is my first ever, shouldn't say it's my first ever reaction because that was done last night over on the main page, but it's my first ever breakdown for a group called NiziU. They were formed on the NiziU project show. I actually didn't realize they'd been around so long. I think they debuted in 2020. If you were here for my reaction to NiziU, that was their kind of younger brother group. This is that group's seniors. And I know they're under JYP. And I know there's 9 members and it's a girl group now that I've watched them already. That's still all I know, though. A couple of y'all have been kind enough to leave some of your favorite songs from them over in the comments, so I appreciate that as well. And in honor of NiziU here and all of your support, I wore the one Japanese shirt I have in my wardrobe. It's a little PlayStation shirt. Actually, I don't know what this says, but it probably says PlayStation. So most of y'all probably knew that already. But anyway, yeah, let's go take a closer look at Too Bad from NiziU. All right, so we got the heaven pointing this way, pointing down. We got our girl with the angel wings and the heart here. Then she crashes through the glass, which is pretty symbolic already. But we'll see why it's symbolic shortly. And of course, we've got the plane with the angel wings, but also they look kind of like destructive in this case. Like there's the cutesy like pink smoke here. But it looks like they've like crystallized and come out of the airplane almost like a plague as opposed to like actual angel wings. But anyway, just taking a shot. Wait a minute, what is the jet engine blowing here? Okay, so you've got the pink smoke, obviously, and feathers are coming off of them. But I'm trying to see if it's blowing feathers or if it's like, I don't think it is. No, okay. So it's like blowing away their angel wings, or at least their feathers, which we assume are angel wings considering we've had that opening shot where she crashed through the window with the angel wings painted on there behind her. Yeah, okay. Also, I'm loving the member shines there with the little split diopter. Now that I know the term for it, I'm gonna say it all the time because I like I had to go look it up. What I'm talking about is this type of shot right here, where you've got a member clearly up close in the foreground, and then you've got members or something, a setting in the middle ground. And you can actually see just barely. They do a really good job masking it, but there's like a line here around her hair where it gets a little blurry, and then there's still like the clarity is also back here again. It's because I don't know the technique, but I know there's a lens there that they're using to get that closer shot. All right. That is just impressive. Gorgeous vocals here. See, I don't need to back up. See, she's on the ballet bars here, or maybe it's just a regular handrail because I don't think ballet bars have the double, but whatever. Anyway, but you see, she's got like the angel wings with the. I'm not even sure what this is, like little blue specks or whatever. The point is, still angel wings. Nice choreo here. Yes, girl, whip that hair. Okay, so I mentioned this in the reaction. Lately, I have been describing some vocals in different songs as having like an earworm or a hook that like makes me really want to go hear it again and again. And it's usually just one or two words, maybe a phrase, but it's how they sing it, the tone, and how it just like tickles my brain. In this case, this song has that. Not every song does, and it's rare for me. Now, others obviously are going to have different tastes, but for me, it's more common with girl groups. So, one of the most recent examples was Plot Twist from Adheart, the way they sing the words plot twist, or um, from Odd Youth, Babyface, when they sing the line with my baby face. Like those lines, how they are delivered and the tones make me want to go back and hear it again. I could hit repeat on the song just for those parts alone. This song has that with how she just sang the words too bad, bad, bad. Um, I really loved her tone there, and it was really nice. Now, we're going to talk about lyrics, but I'm also going to point out a couple things in the video as well. So, her outfit says "too bad" on it. So that's a nice touch here from the filmmakers. We've got all the girls like hitting it up in the gym, hitting their pose. We got a girl on the stationary bike, got the hula hoop, we got a stretch. Yeah, we got all sorts of stuff going on, and they're like, doing their best to stay fit, look perfect, all this other stuff. Um, there was another shot that you've got the core strengthening ball here, but like I said, there was another shot that I wanted to look at. I didn't even notice the musical notes behind this girl. That's pretty cool. I only noticed the angel wings that went by in that shot. Then we had the choreo, which was nice. I, for right now, I don't have a bias, but this girl with the pink hair is leading the way for me. Maybe this girl with the short blonde bob too. I don't know, but the pink hair is doing it for me. I loved her voice. I loved how she commanded the attention there in the choreo. Um, but yeah, see, she's still center here. Also, this girl has my attention. I don't know why. Something about her. But all right, we've got our avatar with these are no longer angel wings, by the way. I find that important to point out because I didn't notice it as we went through. And actually, in my thumbnail, I have a shot of what we're gonna see later, which is like the skeleton wings. And I didn't. This is a nice touch too. You can see the skeleton through these pixels of these wings here, so that's pretty cool. This is one of the things I wanted to point out. So this is it reminds me of like the what are they called? My pronunciation is gonna screw this up, but kitsuinjo. From when I went to Japan, they have these in certain areas. Not this, obviously. This is detox, and we'll talk about that in a second. But it looks like one of those rooms that is for smoking. If you've never been to Japan, you might not know what I'm talking about. In Japan, smoking is fairly, widely recognized as being pretty dirty and, not really polite to smoke around other people, right? So instead of dirtying up the air and the area around businesses and such, there will be these kitsuinjo, or these like enclosed areas, just on in certain spots on the street, usually like near train stations. Maybe some restaurants have small boxes in or small rooms inside, but whatever. The point is, there are these rooms where you can go, and they're like that's your smoking area. So it's essentially that, and we're detoxing in here from what I don't know yet. But what I'm gathering is we've been blowing off the angel wings right so far. The angel wings, we fell through the window. The plane had the kind of, I don't know, almost destructive looking angel wings. We saw the angel wings on the avatar. or like leading up to the picture of the avatar, and then when she fell, she rose back up with clearly not angel wings. Those are more like demon wings, or impish wings. So maybe we're detoxing from being a good girl. Um, we'll talk about lyrics here in just a second, though, so we might find out more. And also, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. Yeah, the girl right here that we just saw over there, and actually this one too. Their shirt says "Good Girl" on it, which is also pretty funny. Intro was yeah, wanna, it's too bad for you, wanna. So already we're getting this idea of like you want something too bad, like that's a shame. So what exactly do they want? And who is they? Probably a love interest, but we'll find out. Verse 1, you come and stir things up without any hesitation. Don't like that. Don't like that. Yeah, kind of boring just being a good girl. An unexpected something. I need that. I need that. Okay. So they're shedding the good girl image. They think being a good girl is boring. Now we understand. Now we understand why the angel wings are falling off. Angel wings obviously normally connote like cuteness and good girl vibes. You're my angel. No. I don't want to be an angel anymore. So we're detoxing from that. Maybe we're also detoxing from this person. Because detox, obviously, if you spell that out, is detoxification. Why would you need that? Because something is toxic. So if someone is coming and stirring things up without hesitation, maybe this person, whether it's a friend or a love interest, is being toxic to them. Also, keep in mind, this is kind of literal translation. It might differ slightly from the subtitles. I did catch one line specifically that's a bit different, so I'll try to remember it. Pre-chorus, pretending to listen, now we're going to be apart. Completely you and me switching sides. Okay, so I'm curious if that's the same as what it actually said, because what this is saying is basically it is a relationship. Again, it could be friend or romantic, but it's probably romantic if we're shedding a good girl image. Um, like it's saying this person, like you are pretending to listen to me, uh, which means you didn't listen. You were fake or you didn't care. So now, like I'm leaving. We're gonna be apart completely, you and me switching sides. Now it's going to be her flipping the roles. Like I'm going to be the one pretending to care about what you're saying, as you like don't want me to leave or whatever. Um, on this, yeah, this was the line. It says it shows on my face. It's so funny, but in here, it actually said something. Yeah, it's written all over your face. So it's a huge difference there in terms of the subject we're talking about. Is it my face or your face? Um, I'm gonna go obviously with this. It's written all over your face. It's so funny. And then the next line, of course, don't mind it. So what? Or I don't care. So like, yeah, maybe you're hurt, maybe you're, surprised, you're shocked, whatever. But it's too little, too late. You should have, actually cared when I cared. But now I don't care anymore. And me trying to be perfect for you, like we saw them working out, staying in shape, all this other stuff. Of course, they stay pretty all the time. She's like, I put in all this effort, and I've been here caring. You haven't. I'm out. Um, Let me see. Yeah, okay. So this it's similar, but it's not the same. So over here it said completely you and me switching sides. This says you and me, we've completely flipped sides. So this implies, this lyric over here on this page implies that we're going to switch sides. Like this is a thing that's happening currently. Whereas the subtitles here really say that it's already happened. Like I've already made my choice and moved forward. So there are those subtle nuances that we have differences here. The chorus, say you want to love me, too bad. Say you want to hurt me, too bad. Say you want to get me, too bad. So yeah, like I'm already gone. It's too bad. So sad for you. Say you want to lead me. Generally, we would think of like, and this is more common in Western households. I don't know as much from a Japanese standpoint, But in the Western household, especially in a Christian household, you would think of the man as the head of the house, but also as the head of the relationship and the leader in the relationship. It's not that would be more like the traditional gender roles. It doesn't have to be that way, but that's just the general perception. So in this case, it was like, you say you want to lead me. It's almost like not only are they done with the relationship, but they're also done maybe being forced into certain expectations. But instead of saying too bad, it's too late. So say you want to lead me, too late. Like, dang. Like I said, too little, too late. Should have cared when I cared. Say you want to keep me, you can't. Say you want to hold me, too bad for you. So there you go. This is a breakup song, and we're not only is it a breakup song, but it's a like we're shedding our image and caring more for ourselves now. This is about self-care. That's why we had that detox room. It's self-care. We're detoxifying from that person and that relationship. Then the post-chorus was your ideal. Actually, I think here it said, yeah, the girl of your dreams. I don't like that. So she doesn't want to be someone's angel or just the girl of their dreams. That she wants to be cherished and actually cared about and cared for, not just as an object of like, oh, I dreamt of you, but as a I live for you kind of thing. What you wanted you couldn't get, like the old days, we can't go back. uh, so yeah, you couldn't get what you wanted, we can't go back to the way we were. uh, yeah, because once the feeling is gone, it's gone. Like you can't magically bring those feelings back. And in their case, they don't really necessarily want to bring them back because like it wasn't great for them. And then yeah, it's too late, it's too bad, bad, bad. All right, let's hit verse 2. There's a better shot of that Good Girl shirt. Hold up. What'd she throw here? Good Girl's Heaven Route. And you see she throws it like she's getting rid of it. And that actually is like a visual reference back to when we saw the opening scene, like heaven this way. It points down and it shows the girls. And then we're like, nah, we're falling out the window. We're out of here. We don't care about that image. Okay, so yeah, there we go. You see the vending machine there where the good girl drink would have been, has the angel, but then it changes to like a demon or an imp, meaning we've gotten rid of the good girl juice, and now we're gonna have I don't necessarily want to say bad girl, but close enough. I love this shot with her too. Like, I know it's mostly CGI'd, but I love that pink color in the eyes and the little heart-shaped tail. Missing girls. Hold on, there's a lot of like little things to see here. So we got missing girls, and you notice it's all the white clothing, like the good girl, the heavenly image. The girls are gone from that image, so they obviously they're missing. What did that say? Good girl missing. Okay, that makes even more sense. Too bad media. It's on like a MP3 player almost, or actually it looks like a file, but still, good girl missing. It's like one of those like prove you're not a bot type of messages. All of this stuff is saying too bad. Oh, hold up. I see this stuff is going by so fast. You're gonna see a lot of these little pauses. So missing, good girl, last seen, the sky, if found, report immediately, reward, heaven, warning, bad girls are everywhere. Okay, so it wasn't just me making it up and saying like I didn't want to say bad girls. Like they are actually saying bad girls. So I don't know if this is all strictly translated, like if this is the Japanese and then this is the English, or if it's like there's additional message here that I don't know how to read, because at one point I knew hiragana, but I have never ever in my life known kanji. Uh, but basically, assuming that this is actually accurate and like translated, not just additional information. So the last time we saw the good girls, they were up in the sky with the plane and everything. It's like the plane landed, and the good girls got off somewhere else. When they got out of the airplane, they got detoxed, and now the good girl flight is gone, and now they're the bad girls, and the bad girls are everywhere. But if you find the good girls, they'll take you to heaven. I'm good with the good or the bad girls, honestly. Like, who cares? Just bring them out. Missing, you got the angel wing shot missing there. Bad girls, threat or transition. So it's like asking, like, are these bad girls a threat to the good girls, or is it that the good girls are transitioning into bad girls for a reason? You saw that quick shot right here, which was also really cool. With the music, it had like the stutter effect, and then visually we have that too, and then you see like the little cat ears pop up on her. There it is. Yeah. They look like cat ears. I think they're supposed to be the bad girl ears though, regardless, because you know we still had that image with the imp tail and everything. Then we have this super creepy shot. Remember, like, this is the gym that they were in, being the heavenly, good, perfect girls, and now we've got them like wearing dark clothing. They're in the dark. You know, the searchlight was looking for the good girls, couldn't find them, and now the bad girls pop up. Which like they look gorgeous, but they also look, the way they moved and how it stuttered and how it was shot looked like a horror movie almost. Like, please don't do that again. Oh, that was cool. I paused a split second too early. This is like this shot right here where the spotlight comes down. They've all got their angel wings back. Like, it's almost like that good girl is still a part of them to an extent, but it's also only present when they are shown the light and love and affection or whatever. But because we have this toxic situation in the person who wants to treat them poorly, or at least how they perceive it to be poorly, they're in the darkness, and so the bad girl comes out. I like that. It also, if you look closely, you see like this smoke, or like the fog. It's designed to look kind of like, you know, they're floating in the clouds in this shot, with like up in heaven. That's a really cool shot too, especially after, like, and it was so brief. Like, if you're not sitting here hitting pause on this, it's not something you're going to immediately catch. It's just going to subliminally enter your mind. Say you wanna love me? Okay, so I'll let the chorus finish, and then we'll talk about lyrics again. Now they're having fun. Hold up, we got another can. Bad girls anywhere route. So we had the heaven route, and now we've got the anywhere route. I feel like I would break my back even trying this dance. I love that so much. Okay. Verse 2, pushing, pulling, everything is in the palm of my hand. No way, just beg, then maybe I'll care about you. Ooh. Remember, she mentioned earlier about we've completely flipped sides. This is basically her on the other side. Like, this guy was presumably a guy, it could be a girl too, but this guy was presumably, you know, pushing and pulling and just leading her on just enough to make her want more, but never really giving it. And so it was essentially like, when she says everything's in the palm of my hand, you've heard the phrase, maybe you have, maybe you haven't, but you know, you've got them eating out of the palm of your hand, meaning you can make them do whatever you want to do. It comes from like the idea of feeding like a horse or an animal. Like you've got the food or the treat in your hand, and they do a thing for it, and then you let them eat out of the palm of your hand. Dogs, to whatever. Um, and so here, um, she's flipped the script. Now she's got him, wanting more. And she's saying, like, just beg, and then maybe I'll give you some scraps of my attention. No matter how much you cling, I can let you go home, engraven in your heart. So I'm going to go back and see what it actually said in the subtitles. But just taking this, it's like, no matter how much you are what I wanted now, I wanted that before. I don't want that now. No matter how much you are that and how much you want me now, like, it doesn't matter. I have no problems letting you leave. Like, I don't need you here. I don't even want you here. Let's see. No matter how much you beg. So actually it's a little bit different, but okay. No matter how much you beg, I can let you go home. Carve this into your heart. So it's the same, engrave or carve. But when it's a command, right? Like, it's remember this feeling. However, the things you made me feel that I'm making you feel now, put it in your heart so that you don't ever do this to someone else, because you're not going to be able to hurt me or, take me for granted anymore. And I don't care. But you need to remember the pain and the longing and everything that I felt. So it's almost like this. It's not necessarily revenge, but it's like taking pleasure in the fact that she's able to move on and not have feelings, while this other person is like, man, maybe they realize what they had too late, and they are trying to change, but she's like, it's too late. We've moved on. So pre-chorus, just as I planned. Yes, now I lead your heart. So like we said, we completely flipped the script earlier from switching sides. That chorus part was like, you say you want to lead me, too late. Now she's the one leading him. Completely, I found me. I don't need a guide. So sometimes, like, if you're journeying through unknown territory, you might hire a guide, right? She's like, I don't need a guide. I found myself and no problem. Feeling free, I shine. I'm so sparkly. Go ahead and resent it. So what? So yeah, like, you can be mad or jealous or, upset that I've moved on and that I found who I am away from you and your toxic situation that you've put me through. I don't need it anymore. I'm happy alone. And not even necessarily alone, just at least without this person. So yeah, now I lead your heart. Finally, I found me. Don't need a guide. Shining on my own. I'm so sparkly. Cry about it. So what? And then we had that chorus again. All right, let me just play it from right here. Okay, I shouldn't pause here, sorry. There's that image that I told you about on the thumbnail, how we have like the skeleton wings, and these are more like the demon wings or the bad girl. The bridge here, though, is really cool. I lived for you, now I want to love myself. So the bridge is really telling us everything that this song is about. I gave you everything, all of me, my time, my love, my effort, whatever, and you threw it away, or you mistreated it, whatever. You didn't cherish it. So now I'm out. I want to love myself. I don't want to love you anymore. I'm never letting go of this feeling again. So that idea that she found herself, she's telling herself, I'm never going to let go of me. Right? I'm not going to lose myself in a man ever again, or a woman, whatever, in a relationship. I'm not going to lose me. And then this, it's like the death here, because like I said, the way the feathers have come off, and we literally just have the skeleton remaining. Actually, I shouldn't say these are the demon wings. These are still the angel wings, but it's the skeleton of them. And so, yeah, you've got the death of the good girl here.
Hey, blame on you.
Gorgeous. Then we get I love how we get that high note, we bring the energy up, and then boom, we've got like the sparkles in the sandstorm out there, and we've got the big speakers with the bass pounding. We got the dance break. It's not even a dance break really, but still, it's like this is where we're putting all the energy. But the last two lines of that bridge, it's too late, blame on you, I like being myself. So another way of saying everything that we've already said so far. Wait, what did this say? There was a NiziU 2026. Very cool little Easter egg here. Swag princess on the shirt now. And now they've detoxed. Now they're the bad girls. Oh man, that was really cool. All right, so this video went quite a bit longer than I expected it to, but I knew when I saw when I watched the video for the reaction, I knew there was going to be quite a bit that I wanted to talk about in this one. I will try to cut some smaller pauses out so it'll shorten it a little bit, but I hope you guys enjoyed with you, or, if you're not even a fan, but you're experiencing for the first time. Like I said, I hope you had fun with this one, catching some of the smaller details. I know I'm sure I missed some stuff. So if you guys want to talk about it, you want to let me know your interpretations if it's different, or if you want to, let me know like, hey, bro, you missed something like really important, drop it in the comments below. Also, just like in the reaction video, if you have any favorites from this group that I've missed, which is literally everything, let me know that in the comments too. I'm not saying I'm going to get a chance to react to any of it, but I do want to check more out from them. And I will definitely keep an eye on them for their next comeback as well. If you do want to get requests done here like this or on the reaction channel, there are two ways to do it. You can either subscribe to the Patreon at Gray Tier or higher. Shout out to those folks who have done that. Thank you guys so much for your support. Gray Tier and above get access to all the content, free or paid, that's on the Patreon, but they also get monthly requests. If you're interested in the request but you don't care about the benefits of Patreon, then you can check the description below. There's a link to PayPal with instructions on how to use it. And then finally, make sure you guys support the girls, support their socials, follow Stream Too Bad. And then if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell to enable your notifications. And I think that covers everything. I will see you guys for the next one. Take care, everyone.